We're an indie rock band now, so we have a we have a mobility to do things in a way we never have before. So you can get this music in whatever way suits you. Basically, if you are the kind of person that goes to a store and buys a CD, it's there. Or we have a USB stick that actually has 29 new songs on it, plus a bunch of other little tidbits for you. Or if you buy it off iTunes, you can get either the 13-song version that's available in the store or the 29-song version. It's available off our website. It's, you decide. However you like to get it. I just think the way people consume music is changing. And it's important as an artist to try to adapt to that change rather than sue high school kids.
And that means letting go a little bit of what your conceived notion is of what a record is.
You know what? It's an exciting time to be a musician. There are lots of people listening to music. We know, research tells us that people who download music buy more music than anybody else. So that means
people that buy more music listen to more music.
That's right, and people that listen to more music kill. That part of the research is usually left out. But the truth is, it's an exciting time. And, we just need to embrace the technology. And I don't think people want to steal music, they just want to get it conveniently. And sure, there's a bunch of people stealing music out there, but there's a bunch of people stealing shirts, too. I still buy shirts.
Yeah, they don't want to steal it, they just want it for free.
If it's convenient and the price is right, nobody's going to mind paying for music. And I think both artists and fans have been unfairly treated for too long by a top-heavy record label system. And it's time, the tables have turned now, and the genie's out of the bottle, and people just have to adapt to this new paradigm, so we're just trying to roll with it.
That's the physical CD release of the other half of the songs that we're releasing right now. So that we sort of, as well as releasing all the songs digitally, we still are we're still releasing stuff in a physical format. So we're still sort of working with the record stores and things like that. So that's what it is, and so you'll get the Barenaked ladies are me right now, and then if you're into listening to CDs, you can get the rest of them in January.
We've adapted the Canadian military stance of leave no song behind. We just don't know how people are going to be consuming this music, so we want to give them the option. If they download it digitally, all 29 are available. If there's still a lot of people that just go into record stores and buy CDs, so we want to have the music available to them as well. So that's why we're doing 2 releases. When we first started, we did most of our recording onto wax cylinders.
And that's because wax cylinders are a lot cheaper than piano rolls. So
yeah.
So now things are moving along really quick. And
with the advent of computers in the mid-period of the band, things change. Actually, things have changed so insanely since we've been in this band. Like, Pro Tools wasn't around when we started recording.
Yeah, so the very nature of making music has changed.
The nature of making music...
releasing music, our first release was a tape.
Yeah,
and
a cassette tape.
Which was a huge indie, that sort of broke ground in Canada at the time.
Yeah, the tape, there was, I think it was like 1991 or 90.
Yeah.
We released our yellow tape, and Sam the Record Man noticed that a lot of people were asking for it. And so what happened there is they all of a sudden started stocking our yellow tape, and then Sam the Record Man started noticing that there's a lot of people that were keying into a local music scene. So tapes were there was a special Canadian music section in Sam the Record Man, and this sort of was a thing for a little while.
There wasn't much of an indie scene at all in Canada before that. So I think the success of our band in early on really helped open that possibility up for a lot of artists.
But
there were certainly indie bands, but they weren't being carried in major record stores.
Yeah, so there was no access. But what's interesting now is that sort of outbreak of exposure for indie bands is happening double-fold because of the the internet access and online communities for bands like Broken Social Scene. They can play to people across the border now, and everybody knows who they are. So touring is a lot easier. And
we've gone as a band from recording in multi-million-dollar studios to then have to ramp up a full release schedule, press it to at the time cassette and CD, and hopefully distribute it and get it out to our fans, to being able to record stuff on our own laptops, immediately upload it to our websites, and get comments back from our fans minutes later. So it's been a huge evolution for the band. The technology has grown by leaps and bounds since we started, so it's changed everything from the way we make music to the way fans hear it, to the way we hear them react to it, to the way we react to their reaction. This is a more mature record. I think our next record is going to have to be, hardcore porn. Because there's only so much more mature we can get. I think
that's pretty mature.
That's about as mature as you get.
That's pretty mature.
And I don't know if that's available on the internet, but it's the reason I have high speed. I think people are just surprised by that side of the band, and they see us goofing around on TV a lot, and they're often taken aback by the mellower, more mature side of Barenaked Ladies. But I think it's always been there.